here we go. This will make the encased industrial beams. And now to catch up on some research here. Quartz research, to be specific. So, Blade Runners. I don't know what those are. I'm very curious. Blade Runners unlocked. Equipped to run faster, jump with greater force, and decrease fall damage that might otherwise have lowered your value to fix it. And myself. What else Quartz got for me? Another inflated pocket dimension, don't mind if I do. I almost ran out of space. Not doing that again. For a while. Maybe a long time. Pocket dimension now extra dimensionalized with additional dimensional capacity. Ever since I discovered the third dimension, I guess we all like saying dimension a lot, don't we? I also discovered the fifth dimension. They're good. Music-wise. Crystal Oscillator. I've been itching to get my hands on one of these. Now I can finally scratch that itch. Research completed. Crystal Oscillator recipe unlocked. New quartz research available. And that's the end of that chapter. Got anything else I can... Okay, well, let me see if I can do anything else here. Oh, there's a car in this? Oh, wow. I'll have that, but... Well, this one's legitimately out of reach. But this isn't. Shatter rebar. I think I can whip up enough of that. Now I gotta hold this down and wait until it gets to, I think, 150. Don't panic. That's just the, that's just re-entry. As soon as I'm finished here, I'll select another milestone. I might have to go back to Steel Hill and get the necessary supplies there. Okay, back to Quartz. Shatter rebar. Not sure whether I'll need it, but it's nice to have at the very least. Shatter rebar unlocked. These quartz-infused rebars fracture when fired, launching deadly debris in a wide spread. Okay, so it's good for a lot of... Fix-It does not condone the use of such violent methods, so make sure that there are no witnesses. Well, who else is here? Well, to be honest, I get the distinct impression that there is, in fact, something here. That something is expressed in Mercer spheres. Is this thing finished yet? Nope. Is this thing finished yet? I'd like a nice box full of plates. That's gonna take a while. It's another one of those background tasks. So there were a couple of things that needed oscillators. I remember the oscillators. I remember going, what the heck is that? Okay, there's something else here, and it's got something that is not an oscillator. It looks like a circuit board. Oh, and I need expanded tool belt. I need 500 steel beams. I gotta start writing this stuff down. Another question is, where do I get a lot of mycelia from? Still can't find another power slug. This thing requires encased steel beams? Okay. Okay, so I got a lot of the quartz stuff done, but not the other stuff. I suppose there's only so much research you can do in one go. But one thing I gotta do is make myself some more munitions. I'd say 50? And just out of curiosity, how do I... Oh, wait. Blade Runners. I don't know where I'm going to attach these, but I might as well just put them on. I'm guessing it's not the hands. Where's that? The legs. Yeah, it is the legs. Whoa, okay, not expecting that. It's gonna make it kind of hard to jump into this place if I keep jumping over this place. I still don't have 150 Caterium. But I suppose I could search for a node of that. The only drawback is that it's kind of dangerous, isn't it? Some of this stuff needs steam. Or not steam, steel. But this thing, the Explorer, it prompts the question of how I'm supposed to make oscillators. Let me see if the recipe... I'm not going to get used to that. Oscillators. Oh, here we go. I can make 2 of them. That's a pretty hefty amount of quartz. Almost makes me want to schlep all the way back to... Wait a second. This thing needs 3 components to it. That's a lot more than 2. There's no machine for 3 of them. Well, while that's finishing up, you know what I gotta do? Let me just double check something here. Assembler. I need more rotors. Back to the Combine Factory. Why is everything stopped here? I think I'm beginning to suspect. Oh wow, okay, we're full. I am completely filled up with modular frames, so I guess what I'm gonna have to do here is shut these down. Yeah, the Combine Factory is gonna be put to... wait a minute. Okay, not everything in the Combine Factory is gonna have to be shut. Maybe it should be shut down. I don't know. I mean, the reinforced iron plates, yeah, that's full as well. But what about the rotors? We overloaded there too. Kinda? Just gonna grab a couple of these. I think it's probably because there was so much demand for them. And there's gonna be demand for other Combine Factory stuff if I had to guess. Sure, well, I don't know offhand what the rest of these Phase 2 objects are. Fine, fine. I'm just shutting this down. This too. Gotta go back to Steel Hill and get some steel. I'm gonna need a lot of steel. Steel pipes. Yeah, I especially need steel pipes. I just need to make sure I don't get hit by the tractor when it comes back. Steel beams. Maybe, I don't know, 4 of these. And, yeah, sure, 4 of those. No, wait. I'm almost positive something somewhere needed 500 steel beams. So... and you know what the... I suspect I understand what's going... wait, no, I don't. The tractor, where... I think it's still down there, but... what could have gone wrong with it? Yeah, I saw that earlier. The tractor was out of fuel then, but now... I mean, did it run out of fuel in the middle of the path somehow? Hey, look, it's just sitting there. I think it did run out of fuel and it stopped right here. So what I'm gonna have to do is I'm gonna take some coal. From the stop at the depot and drop it into the tractor's fuel tank. Keep steel production going automatically. Doesn't make sense at all. There should be more than enough coal left for the tractor to refuel with. Still, it's better than the alternatives. It could have flipped over somehow. I don't know what I'd do if it flipped over. Wait a minute. I thought that this thing refueled, because the tractor's delivering coal. I honestly thought the coal would refuel the tractor when there was a load dropped off. Very honestly, I don't know how that works. Maybe I gotta take some coal and pipe it into the. Oh wait, I got another idea. I mean, it's kind of manual, but I'd have to take a box and put some coal in it. And then the refueling will, the tractor will draw from that when it's refueling. Right now, though, I am in no mood to fight stuff, so I'm just gonna do this zigzag thing here to avoid fireballs. Still kind of confused as to how I tap those water nodes. What the dickens? Oh ye gods. Alright. I know what happened. It's nothing too catastrophic, but let me just shut this down anyway. So, silica is made so rapidly that it filled up the box. Yeah, see, this box is completely full. But I didn't come here for silica. I came here instead for quartz, like crystalline quartz. I'm wondering what silica can be used for. I mean, if silica is going to be used that quickly, it follows logically that there'd be another use for it. Like I eventually found out was the case with, oh my goodness, I wasn't a moment too soon, was I? Alright. Take some of these here. That's the problem with pure nodes. You make so much at once that you don't really have the storage capacity to hold it all, although I suppose technically I do, but I was expecting it to take much longer than this to reach full capacity. Maybe I shouldn't have been. Wait. 180. Yeah. Or was it 36? Okay, yeah, I can handle 10 oscillators. I am positive that I can handle 10 oscillators. And because I said that, it'll turn out that I won't be able to handle 10 oscillators. Wouldn't that be hilarious? Well, those of you who are listening closely might be able to pick up on a sort of a clanking noise that happens when I land especially hard. Or maybe it's when I'm running. You can sort of hear it. Yeah, see? There. Okay, that was a little too much, but let's try this again. There, you hear that? Yeah, that was the new equipment I had installed on myself. I forgot to turn this one off, too. I suppose technically it is off, but... And this thing's finished. I can complete the hypertube milestone. Maybe I'll just put a ramp here. So here we are. 50 encased steel. 300 steel pipes. Milestone reached. By adding hypertube entrances on both sides of hypertubes, pioneers can achieve two-way travel between locations. They are also unknown percent safer than jump pads. You dreamed of moving across factories like valued resources such as rocks and water, and Fix-It listened to your dreams. We watched them. We took extensive notes. Hypertubes, because Fix-It makes pioneers' closely monitored dreams come true. You know, I hate to tell Fix-It this, but they were monitoring my dreams. I've had a couple of about who's ever on the other end of that voice I heard all the way at the beginning. There, take that, Fix-It. What do you think of that? Wink, nudge. Okay, fine, I was joking. Possibly. So, 10 oscillators. That's a lot of oscillators. Looks like I got enough to keep it covered, though. It was 36. 18 was the amount of time it... Wait a minute, this makes them 2 at a time? Well, that changes everything. Mostly. Okay. 8. Finally... 10. You'd think this was a little too delicate to be made by puny human hands, but... Fortunately, puny human hands have tools such as soldering irons. Oh, and I gotta go grab some modular frames. Does jumping off here damage me at all? Nope. Or at least not anymore. Oh wait, this is decommissioned factory, never mind. Storage box I want is over here. Alright. Now about this car. I wonder if there's any research that takes more than 3 seconds. Maybe 6? Explorer unlocked. This personnel transport vehicle facilitates rapid transversal of difficult terrain and climbs like a mountain goat that has returned from extinction. Wait, what? As far as I know, mountain goats aren't extinct. But it's possible that here they are. Terribly concerning. Okay, so, let me check up on the recipe for the versatile framework. One modular One modular frame, 12 steel beams. And we need 1,000 of them, so that's 12,000. Oh, good grief, 12,000. Wait a second. How many of those are made at a time? 2. Alright, let me think here. So it's only 6,000 steel beams. We need a lot of steel beams for something. I didn't think it was this. Oh, and automated wiring. A stator. I need. Wait a minute. There's only 100 automated wiring. So, how do you make a stator? I may be able to bang out 100 of those in either the assembler or in the crafting bench. Although I doubt it's going to be the crafting bench. Stator. Steel pipes and... Okay, 3 steel pipes, 8 coils of wire. Okay, yeah, I may be able to get away with doing it in this assembler here. It's only 100. Speaking of assemblers, though, let me just see if I can if I can safely disassemble these boxes. Looks like they're empty. Let me check the other one. Make sure. Yeah, totally empty. I'm going to take them apart. Because I don't need them anymore, but I do need the assembler is still working on its task here. Why do you suppose it's possible to disassemble the space elevator? I have no idea. Okay, so I'll stick an assembler here. Yeah, build-wise, this is kind of a last-minute idea, but building these is kind of slow. These components, they're kind of slow. Mean shame I can't. This thing still has another 48 of these to go, and at 2 a minute, it'll take 24 minutes. I'm surprised I left that many rotors left over. I left that many rotors over. Speaking of over, I think I'll use the 3rd dimension here too. Okay, so I'll have two boxes, one for each ingredient, and then put them in splitters. So it might be blocked by a rock. Put the boxes over here somewhere. Better yet, I'll put a foundation in here. I angle it so that it's consistent. Or at least relatively consistent. So there is room for this, alright. Okay, so the boxes will go here. Or at least on that ledge I built. But the splitters, I'm going to stack them on top of each other. Learned a lot about putting things on top of things. Not necessarily from Monty Python and that one sketch about film versus video where there was the society of putting things on top of things. Hoping this is enough. Wrong shape and it's too steep? Maybe if I angled it a bit differently. 45-degree angle and put one here, the other one there. I just hope the conveyor belts don't interfere with... Of course, this always happens, doesn't it? Third dimension is not without its perils. Yeah, putting these up is an annoying little chore, but just hope it's not too steep. It isn't too steep. Good. All right. So I'm going to... First I'm going to see if it can... Oh, it can. Alright. And the other one... There we go, that's better. Okay, here. Then this other one goes in there. And the last one... Maybe I ought to put it at the far end here. I really can't do much about where this is. Maybe I'll just leave it until this assembler's finished. How to wire these up? Could just stick the pole here. Connect one power line there, one power line there. And then I'm going to have to just briefly shut this assembler down. So that I can hook it up to that pole and connect that to this pole. I hit the pause button on this, but well, it made sense in the end. So the next thing we gotta build is the versatile framework. It is a massive task. 1,000 of these requires 1,000. Wait, no, it doesn't. It only requires 500 modular frames because the versatile frameworks come at two at a time. Okay, so there are 200 steel beams. I shouldn't put them in the boxes just yet, though. If I do, I might start things up prematurely.